Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sky Tree Wisdom. I'm going to be doing the Scorpio tarot card reading today, and first of all I'm going to be using the Sacred Circle Tarot. And when I went into your energy, Scorpio, I got a really strong surge of anticipation and excitement. I feel that some of you have just either met someone, received some good news, or are celebrating something like a marriage. That sort of energy. There's a lot going on. The energy was a bit scattered, but in a good way. I don't think it's money or news of a birth, because the Empress didn't come up, but you did get the King of Pentacles, which can represent money coming in. And there was a lot of Wands energy, fire energy trying to come out of the deck when I did your reading. But first of all, Scorpio, there's limited room here. You receive the World Tree card, which is the world in the Rider-Waite Tarot, and it's a beautiful card to get in any reading. It signifies culmination of a cycle for you and a new one beginning. I think that you knew that this was going to be happening for you. It could also signify some travel and celebrations, or both. And here we see the oak tree, which is a magnificent tree, and it grows out of a tiny little acorn. So good things can come out of some small thing that was planted. And we've got the sun coming up in the background here, which is always a good sign. And next you receive the web. It's called the web in this deck, referring, I guess, to the spider's web. And it's also the Justice card in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But in this deck it refers to any decisions that you're making now are going to have far-reaching effects on not only you but other people in your life. So just bear that in mind. And it can also signify that truth and justice will prevail in any dispute you might be involved in. And then you got the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. Discontent and regret. So there may have been a bit of a dispute from the web card here in your emotional life. Could be affecting you in an emotional way, because the cups affect emotion. And could be that the dispute you had in the web is leaving you feeling a bit disillusioned and regretful. I don't think it's a long-lasting thing. I think it's something that will fairly quickly come to pass, because the next card you received was the Ace of Wands. And so I think your focus mainly now is very much on some new creative energy that's coming in. and I felt that at the start of your reading. So the Ace of Wands is telling you to go ahead with any creative idea that you've been thinking about lately, Scorpio. And then you received initiation, or the Temperance card in the traditional tarot. And initiation is all about the themes of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Just when you think life is not going to be any different, something like the Ace of Wands, the creativity of the Ace of Wands comes in and gives new life to the situation. So I think you're really looking forward to whatever this happening is, or enterprise is. It is a general reading, so it'll be different for all you Scorpios, but I feel that it's either a new relationship, or with the World card, that you could even be getting ready to go on a big overseas trip or something like that. And also this card can mark an important transition in your life. A time of being reborn from the ashes, like the phoenix. And in your outcome, Scorpio, you've got the 10 of discs and the 7 of discs, or pentacles. And the King of Discs, he's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, who could be important in your life. He could be a partner, a father or a boss. And the King of Coins can also represent funding or money coming in some way to help you out. But in the 7 of Coins, it's saying to have prudence here in how you use this money that's coming in. Don't take it for granted. And also, it's not a time now for get rich schemes, or if something seems to be too good to be true, it usually is. Have a backup plan, Scorpio. So I'm just going to clarify those cards for you with the Rider-Waite deck. I'm just going to be shuffling now. Can we clarify the World Tree for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Clarify the World Tree for Scorpio. Clarify the World Tree for Scorpio, January 2020. Oh, they really flew out. The little 2 of Pentacles and the Sun. So you may be balancing 2 incomes at the moment, but the Sun says overall it's a successful outcome. Can we clarify the web for Scorpio, please? I'm sorry about the noisy birds in the background. I've got 2 crows and they've just brought out a baby and of course they bring it here for me to give them food to help them feed it. And he's a noisy little fellow. I suppose it's appropriate in a tarot card reading, Scorpio, to have crows in the background. Can we clarify the web, please, for Scorpio? And we've had the Knight of Wands come out. So he's bringing in more creativity for you, Scorpio. It can be a young fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Could be a child, teenage child, or an employee, something like that. You might be involved in this process you're going through in the web. Which could be a dispute, or it just might be the truth being revealed about something or a decision. And next we had the King of Cups come out. So he represents a water sign like you, another Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer. And he might be coming in to help you resolve the dispute. And he's a man that's very in touch with his emotions. He usually stays calm in the face of stormy waters. Can we have clarification of the Ace of Wands, please, for Scorpio? What's happening with Scorpio there? So we got the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like there is something that you're working on, Scorpio. We see here he's planted an idea and he's waiting for it to bear fruit, and he's wondering if it's been worth all the effort. But seeing he's with the Ace of Wands, I think it's going to be a good outcome with whatever idea or venture you're working on. We have clarification of initiation, please, for Scorpio. Clarification of the initiation card, please, for Scorpio. And we've got Strength come out, which can be a Taurus. Yeah, a Taurus. No, Leo, sorry. A Leo. Well, there's a line in the picture. Sorry. The baby crow is throwing me off a bit. And that can represent a Leo. Or in this situation, you need to rely on your inner strength, which Scorpios usually have quite a lot of inner strength in the face of obstacles in their life. That's too many cards coming out. So what's the outcome for Scorpio, please? What's the outcome for Scorpio? Maybe you do have a Taurus in your life, which is why that came out. You've got the King of Discs there. Can we have the outcome for Scorpio, please? What will be the outcome for Scorpio, Spirit? And we've got the Death card come out, which looks scary, but it doesn't mean death, or very rarely means actual death. It's it means transformation is happening in your life, and we've already seen that in your other cards, that you're going through a big change in your life, and something usually has to end before new things can come in. So I hope you receive some guidance from that, Scorpio. And I'm going to show you the Earth Magic cards that you received. And for those you got Creation, Communion, and Reflection. So it's all the creative energy that was happening with all the fire energy you got in your tarot card reading. Nearly all the Wands cards wanted to come out. So there's a lot of creative energy going on for you at the moment. And because of that, you might need to ground yourself a bit, Scorpio. We've got the Eagle here, Communion. Getting back in touch with the divine and your higher self. And Reflection, which continues along those lines. And also we've got the winter solstice here. So I think that's trying to tell you that something important is going to happen for you around the time of the winter solstice. Here in Australia, in the southern hemisphere, it's June 21st. And in the northern hemisphere, it's not till December 21st. And I also drew some magical spell cards for you, Scorpio, and you got Healing and Creativity. Probably because with all this going on in your life, you probably need to take good care of your health. And the Healing card, the spell for that I'll just read out. It says, take a white candle, anoint it clockwise with bergamot to protect and lavender to ease the spirit, and make a circle around the candle with 1 handful of sea salt. Light the candle, and as you look into the glow, think about what healing that needs to go on in your life. And then after you've had that moment of contemplation, blow out the candle, and then you will sleep peacefully after breathing in the scent of the lavender and the bergamot. It's very healing, and I know it puts me off to sleep pretty quickly. And then you had the Creativity card, 33. And a lot of creativity came up in your reading, especially with the Ace of Wands. Number 3, if you're in 33, if you're into numerology, is a master number. So you might want to look up the meaning of that. And basically, it wasn't really a spell for creativity. It was more just getting in touch with your sacral chakra. And the colour for that is orange. You can see the orangey tangerine in the background, which rules the sacral chakra, which is just at the base of your stomach. And basically you just wear that colour, wear the tangerine colour, or meditate with tangerine crystals, some orange covered crystals, eat orange food like carrots and oranges, obviously, that sort of thing. So I hope you gained some guidance from that, Scorpio, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.